You can see here that we have set up a table with some different settings. Up at the top, we have cost of goods available for sale, and this has all the information from over here on the left about Gamerscape, the number of units in beginning inventory and the purchases, leading to total 450 units available for sale and a total cost of 7,200. There's two more sections here. One is cost of goods sold, and the other is ending inventory. We're going to use these tables so that we can determine what our cost of goods sold is going to be in our ending inventory using each of the different assumptions. So first, we're going to go ahead and start with specific identification. If there are specially coded price tags or some other technique that enables Gamerscape to determine that 15 units in the ending inventory were purchased on April 10th and the remaining 85 units were purchased on October 10th, then the ending value of inventory and the cost of goods sold can be determined precisely. So we have the information on the ending inventory in this scenario. They determined that 15 units in their ending inventory had been purchased on April 10th. So we're going to go ahead and put over here 15 units, $16 a piece. We're going to multiply these 15 times 16. So we've got a total cost of $240 out of that April 10th purchase. The remaining 85 units in the ending inventory were purchased on October 10th. So we have 85 of those that we purchased at 17 a piece. This is going to be 85 units times 17 a piece. So we have $14.45 in total cost from the October 10th purchase. That's in that ending inventory. So down here in our ending units, we're going to have the sum of all of these different sections, which is 100 units. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take our from the beginning inventory all the way down to the purchase. And so our total ending inventory is 1685. Now there's two things we can do. We can determine the cost of goods sold going through each of these sections. So the beginning inventory, the purchases, to get to the total, the 350 units that were sold. Or we can do some simple subtraction. So let's do the simple subtraction and then we'll look at the bigger picture with the cost of goods sold. So if we know the cost of goods available for sale equals cost of goods sold plus ending inventory, if I take 7,200, the cost of goods available for sale, and I subtract out my ending inventory, we're just gonna put equals that right here, okay? And we're gonna make this 7,200 minus 1685. My cost of goods sold is gonna be 5,515. We can also calculate this by looking at each of the different purchase dates and the beginning inventory. So let's start with the beginning inventory, what we have left or what we sold. We already know what we have left in the ending inventory. So we sold all 100 units from the beginning inventory. Equal 100 units at 14 a piece. Okay, so out of that part, we've got 1,400. Now out of this one, I can determine that we've got what was available was 150, and we have 15 in ending inventory, so that means we sold 135, 16 a piece. So 135 times 16, so we've got 2160 there from that April 10th purchase. Now to determine this one, I can take the 200 available for sale out of the October 10th purchase, subtract out what was in my ending inventory. So I've got 115 that I sold from my October 10th purchase. Those were purchased at 17 a piece. So I take the 115 times 17 and gain 1955. So now my cost of goods sold, the number of units I sold, this all the way through this, 350 units. And the total cost, this, look at this, 5,515. So using specific identification, my cost of goods sold is 5,515 and my ending inventory is 1,685.